Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna come down to my people level. My name is Darrell Smith, the chairman of the Diego Martin Regional Corporation. I've met many of you all out in the field, those who I haven't met before. Again, my name is Mr. Smith, Darrell Smith. And again, I apologize, I was a little upset last week when we all came out here and wasted your time. Because you know, time is precious. I want to apologize on behalf of the staff and council for whatever error they may have had with regards to communication. But I just want to start off by quoting you all the definition of madness. Madness is defined as doing the same thing over and over, the same way, and expecting a different result. That is the definition of madness. And for the past 3 years plus, that's how we've been operating with regards to flooding. We've been doing the same thing over and over. I think it had a calypso like that as well back in the day. We cannot continue doing the same thing over and over. If you recall, when I came in as chairman, when the new council came in, our first and main priority was flooding. Now, I'm not going to smile in the face of God and say I'm a magician or Obeah man and say I can stop flooding. When Mother Nature ready for you, she ready for you. You see what has happened in European first world countries, Louisiana and so on, where they have silt ponds, they spend billions of dollars on flood prevention. When Mother Nature is ready, she's ready. However, the people of the region just want to see an effort. They are frustrated. When I speak to real estate agents, and I know a lot of you all live in the region, they're saying right now, if you get hit another year, property value in Diego Martin is going to plummet. Some of you all inherited homes, some of you all built your own homes, you spent your money. The worst thing for you when you want to give it to your kids and your grandkids for it to increase by 100%, 200%. The worst thing for you is to have a house, and they have houses in the region right now that people can't sell because people are not buying it. The people have flooded 13 years in a row in Maraval, in Rich Plain, and other areas throughout the region. That is not fair. And I'm not one, I also said when I was sworn, I'm not one of politics. This is how I just come to work every day because I'm in the field. I'm not about who's PNM and who's UNC. Both are to blame. And cleaning is the low-lying fruit of this whole thing. It's the low-lying fruit. It should come common, it should come like breathing, it should come like using the bathroom, brushing your teeth. And we haven't gotten that done yet. The main thing what we want after this exercise, and it has become part of our DNA, is for them to do over the infrastructure of the drains. We have far outgrown, and not just Diego Martin, throughout Trinidad and Tobago, we have outgrown the infrastructure of the drainage system. I remember I grew up in Diamond Vale and in Blue Basin. I got flooded out in Blue Basin. When we were small, you used to look up at the hills, you used to see green. Now it's homes. Homes have taken over. The population has increased by over 1,000%. So we are pleading. As you all know, we don't have the budget, we don't have the resources, we don't have the infrastructure to increase and enhance the drainage system. So this is just the first step of a multiple different plans that we have. You're also appealing with them to do over the drainage system in Diego Martin. You have to widen them. Silt ponds, retention ponds, reforestation, there's a number of things. But if you can't clean the drains, where are we going? Where are we going? And people are on edge. The CEO spoke about rhinophobia. Let me tell you something. I out there all the time talking to doctors. A doctor will tell you, any little drizzle, people going and moving the car, getting wet to higher ground. When I start to do sandbags, panicking. The day after drizzles in the night, asked up 300% more visits to the doctors in the area. 70-year-old woman filling sandbag. People getting sick just when it drizzles because they're panicking. And I told the minister, and I told him, it ain't going to be this as nice as the years before when they come giving out hamper and mattress. You want to see them come now. You all saw me on the TV last week, very passionate. Because this is what I will stop everything else in Diego Martin. If it's the only thing we had to do is work on stopping flooding. That's how important it is to me and the council. And I think a lot of people are seeing this shaking their head is an agreement to that. So I want to thank the staff. And I know it goes both ways. Maybe sometime when you're in a job, help will reciprocate and come and assist you. But I think it has to be all hands on deck. You know, when the people call me and volunteer, want to come and volunteer to see if they can come and assist cleaning, it's something that we can look at as well. That we can have a program that many people want to just come and volunteer and do this for free. First day free. And I'm saying a lot of money is spent when there's a flood. Hundreds of millions of dollars. You don't know where the money is going or getting into that. I'm asking the government and I'm asking the corporations spending money now. That's right. The same amount of millions they spend spending now and ease up the debts. fees of the car. You only get a $10,000 check from the government when they don't car buy 2 fridge, I can't buy a stove. So I'm paying Mitchell. What's nice about it is one of the things that we're trying to do as well as the council is to stay as close to the staff. I find there's been a big of a gap between the council and the staff in the previous years. So for the first time, with all the union, the corporation, both the CEO told you, at the end of this month, I want to have a symposium with the entire staff down at the convention center. Right? I want to hear, because I think the best ideas and solutions coming from you all. I know rich, I council not rich. And I'm not to play no Star Wars if I know everything. All you know, all you hear years. And I always go there and try. You have to come have an open door policy. You have to come and talk to me anytime. Share ideas with me. Right? And what I like about the staff and what I like about the people in Devon Martin is they don't only complain, they come with solutions. And that's what I'm about. You may have an issue, okay, I'll ask you what you think is the solution. Put you on the spot. And you'll be surprised. Staff members just come with the solution right there and I run with it. And I'm not the brightest man on the planet. I'm not perfect. But as together as a team, we could do it. So look forward to that meeting. It's going to be a day, we're going to have nice food, we're going to relax. I think all they need a break or they're working hard. I find they're working real hard and I really appreciate it. I be out there driving, sometimes they see me, sometimes they don't. I out there. And people are talking. People are saying that Devon Martin has woken up. People are saying that I talk to all the mayors and the other chairmen and they want to know what we're doing now if you put something in the water or they wake up so. But I know my Devon people. We love each other, we love the population, right? And the councillors are willing to work with you all. If you're having any issues with any councillors, come to me. If you're having any issues, you can come to have an open door. Ask anybody who can come. Because just come to the office in Laperta and see me. I have no problem. Because I want to hear from you all. So please, I know it's out of the realm, but we can't continue with the madness. Work with us for these 2 months. People will be satisfied if they see us doing an effort. But more important than anything else, we all need to pray. Because at the end of the day, God Almighty, whoever your God is in charge. And I'm telling you all, this year we're in for it. Jerry Day, we're going to be sleeping, have no work to do this year. Right? We firing Jerry this year after this. No work for Jerry this year. Right, so again, I'm going to hand you back over to the CEO. God bless you all. Any other issues you may have, again, we have in the meeting. They will try and provide as much tools as possible. I'm glad to hear that she's giving you the food allowance and the traveling allowance as an incentive. And God bless you all, and thank you again. Take care.
Thank you so much, Chairman. Folks, just turn around and look at the mountain. Just turn. And you all are aware that we have been having, just point it out to me. This kind of situation breeds flooding and landslide for us. You all are aware that recently we had a whole area burnt. So we are really racing and doing everything in our power to mitigate against severe flooding or any flooding at all in Devon Martin. Okay? Chairman mentioned on the 29th, and I want to send out an open invitation. We are working on arrangements for the 29th of May, which is this month, the day before the public holiday.